Yaron Bolt. I don't remember who Yaron Bolt is. Characters. I don't even have him in my list. Oh, the logger guy. Right. Well, we are going back out to the swamp, so that's cool.
What is it, Witcher?
Can you get me a pass into the cemetery?
No trouble. Maybe you can clean it up while you're there.
I'll see.
You will. Now I may go to the gravedigger. Cool. So, alright, we'll sort this out. I'm gonna go back to the swamp, sort out any other quests for the head logger guy. I don't know where these other two stones are we need to collect, so we can reanimate the golems and or defeat them and get into the tower. Hoping the quest will guide us along. Something. Now, I'm now so itching to move into chapter 3. Fine, and we'll get it. Gravedigger man, let us in, please.
What do you need?
We need to get in.
I want to get inside the cemetery.
City authorities prohibited it.
I have a pass from Captain Mice.
Here are the keys. Go inside where we lay the fresh ones, but if they kill you, don't return to haunt me.
It's a deal.
Farewell.
�v๊ɛd is worth it, says Frosty. Ooh.
2 ditches more.
Save. Hey, note to self. Clean up save file directory before next stream. I need to remember it. And do we have a cat potion?
And what's that?
So. Yes, I've got 2 of them. Yes. Yes, my save files are many, but I will clean them up, Frosty, don't worry. Alright, we're in the graveyard. Bug's corpse over there. Sounds like something we want to investigate. Going crypt diving. Ooh, that sounds fun. Crypts give us the treasure. That's body parts there. Oh, hello. Full sword, Geralt. There we go. Finish it. Yes. You'll need some Algul parts, right? Orpstein's quest. Oh, and here's a lovely mutilated corpse. Agents, okay. Known herb. How have we still got a herb? We don't know how to. That's a weird backflippy move, Geralt. It didn't look smooth nor comfortable, but we'll take it. Okay, entrance. Let's just loot everything in here first, just to make sure we've covered the grounds here. Go into the crypt. Big place in here. It's remained unknown to you by books in chapter 3. That's fair. So why are the herbs showing up in chapter 2? What of Celandine? No, we don't have much of, so let's pick that herb. Go crypt diving. On stuff. These nuts, lols. Alright, let's go. Where's the temp crypt? There, that's it over there, yes? Crypt entrance, excellent. Oh, we'll be back here again, okay. So we'll be back here again in a future chapter. Noted, thank you. Look forward to cutting more laps of the temple court. We are inside the crypt. Cat potion, so we can... Grab that. Pick it. Easy. Yes, that's right. You can jump up out of the stone floor. don't get a map of this area. Knock it down. Booyah! Keep an eye out for audible walls like this one. Yes. Alright, might be time to finally drink a swallow potion so we've got some regen. Done. And... did we finish him? We did. Group style, Geralt. Group style. Zoom out. Oh, I mistimed. That's a fail. Oh, we're stunned. Rude. There's a flatter behind us. Come on, stun it, Geralt. Stun it. Back at least. We hit it. Move in. Nice. Fourth attack combo. Ooh, where did it go? Did we finish it? We did. Well done, Geralt. Bits. Harvest all the gross. Oh, here's Raymond. Here's the real Raymond. So we were definitely right. Okay, I have to tell the gravedigger about my discovery and return his key. I found Raymond's body. Azar must have killed and impersonated him. How could I have fallen for this illusion? I have to tell the gravedigger about this. After all, it's his cemetery. We will, once we've finished the rest of the crew. Did all the things. Found Raymond's body. Poor Raymond. I'm assuming when we first spoke to Raymond, we were talking to the real Raymond. And then sometime after that is when it all... Javed sort of killed and impersonated him. Dude, welcome. How are you doing? Good morning to you. If you'd botched the autopsy, this would have revealed the truth. Oh, well, lucky we're smart. The autopsy correctly. Plus, we also had... make sure we did it. Inventory's full, but we'll just grab whatever little bits we can. Any other? Let's see. They're taking up a slot. We can fight more owl ghouls, right? The Porkstein's quest. Finding ghouls, but where's an owl ghoul to give us more owl ghoul body parts? Hello. How are you doing, Moon? Are you having a good day so far? It's early in the morning for you still. Hopefully you've had a better start, better day so far. Vito's had a bit of a rough work weekend. Hopefully yours is better. This session we've been doing a lot of running around. The game has really showed its jankiness, unfortunately. Cutting laps, but anyway. Being very thorough. We've nearly got it all done. Hooked up with Shani. How am I liking The Witcher? Well, I have played it before. But it was like, I don't know, 10 years ago that I played it. I did it like in 2012 or something. So I remember some bits of it. A lot I don't remember, and there's a lot that I missed. So it's been awesome having Frosty, our playthrough director, making sure we do it correctly. I like it, except I do get sick of some of the boring bits, like the age of the game. It's just not, sometimes it doesn't flow. Like we've just faffed around a lot tonight. Bit of a drainer, and I'm assuming it gets a bit boring. Do not want to be boring. That's okay. This chapter is like the most longest drawn out chapter. Start ramping up here on out. We looted everything. What else is through here? Moon, you're not feeling good. Your stomach aches all of yesterday. Nothing wanted to stay in it. Oh no! So you've called in sick. Well, that's fair enough. Sorry to hear you're not well, but at least you're able to take a day off. So Vito, the rum and Dr. Pepper is making it better for sure. Dude, that sounds delicious. I have to admit, I have never had Dr. Pepper and rum. Because I've only had Dr. Pepper like once, I reckon. And that was like when my brother and I first arrived in the US. We were in San Francisco, I think. And we tried it. And it was okay, but it was a bit odd for us. Because the other thing we had to get used to, a lot of American soft drinks are made with corn syrup, whereas Australian soft drinks are typically made with cane sugar. But ours is like a different sort of... So yes, I still need to try some Dr. Pepper with rum. Maybe that can be a mission for us this weekend, Grizz. Grizz is still tuned in. Alright, I think we're done in the crypts here, yeah? And Moon, the cats will love all the attention of you being home from work. Yes, they will. Or kitties definitely love getting attention from you. But it does mean we get to see some awesome cutie. Check out Discord, by the way. That's where all the pet pics go. We have so many awesome pet pics on there. Moon, you're not a fan of Dr. Pepper. And Vito, yes, the corn syrup and cane sugar difference is the big difference here, yeah. I think that's where sometimes, the Mexican drinks, they're also corn syrup based as well, yeah? They're not... Still good stuff, just different, that is all. And... in here. Yeah, thou shalt not donate. Alright, we gotta go back to the gravedigger to tell him that we've killed some ghouls and the real Raymond is dead inside the crypt. How we got in there, but anyway.
What do you need?
Here's your key.
Learn anything?
I found Raymond's body in the crypt.
How? I spoke to him recently.
Now I'm sure. The leader of Salamandra, a mage capable of spinning illusions, is masquerading as Raymond.
Mission complete. Mission complete. Okay. Now... Found 8 sapphire. I need to find 2 more for the tower, apparently. But although Frosty says 1 more. Or nothing more to do here, right? I don't know where these Alghouls are going to be for Corkstein, but that's fine. Find a craftsman who will make a lightning rod for me. Oh, that sounds like a job for a dwarf. Is that where we're going? So we can go to the Order armor. Can I instead go to the dwarf? Because these Order guys are kind of dicks now, right? Frosty, you've answered it twice. Quest is bugged. We've got what we need. Don't listen to the quest. Just listen to Frosty. That's all we need.
Ah!
My bad.
Need anything?
Can you make a lightning rod?
What's that?
A long metal rod.
Should have said. But no, I'm a swordsmith and devote my time to the Order.
What if I give you a donation to the Order?
Say 70 orens?
Very well.
Come back later. I can't start just now.
I must bring 70
Come back later.
That's no bargain.
Why don't we meditate for a couple of hours and come back? Shade is being distracted. Yeah, Shade is terrible at multitasking. Maybe that's going to limit my abilities as a streamer. Oh, I could have gone to the dwarves. Damn it. We're at the Order guy now. Let us just meditate for 2 hours. Never trust a blacksmith that doesn't know what a lightning rod is. Yeah, what's that? It's just a long metal rod. It's like the easiest thing to make. When you went to the dwarves? Yep. Well, I should have, but my quest marker told me to go here.
Eternal fire, fill my heart.
Need anything?
Is the lightning metal rod ready?
Yes.
Here's 70 orens.
Thanks. I'll be sure it goes to a worthy cause.
Go to the druids in the swamp to find a way to create the storm. Ooh. Bad. Cool, there's nothing else we need to do here, right, Frosty? We're good to go. We'll go to Azar Done that yet. So let's turn that in. Let's go talk to Raymond, aka Azar Javed in disguise, and tell him that the autopsy we did last stream didn't show us any.
Yes? I have the autopsy results.
And?
I couldn't conclude anything.
How's that?
How do I put this? I mistook one vial for another and poured some caustic crap on the corpse. We couldn't draw any conclusions from what remained.
None? None at all?
Not a one. Come on, Raymond. Everyone makes mistakes.
I need to think. Come back later.
Yes, your traps that you put in
It's elementary.
tried to set us up to blame other townsfolk. Albert Nightshade, how are you doing? Thanks for dropping in. We've been doing a lot of running around in this session. Definitely getting Geralt's 10,000 daily steps in. Heading back to the swamp to clear out a couple of quests, and then hopefully activating some golems, fighting some golems, and then revealing a mage tower. Man?
Army life's tough.
Yeah, we did the Raymond bit. Don't worry, Frosty. Go back there again. Go back to Raymond again. Alright. Sorry, I'm looking at chat. Chat's just delayed by like 10 seconds because of the multicasting delay. Get out the door. Okay. Ooh, Kraken rum. Yes, that's very good.
There are more massacres in the non-human quarter.
As Valkyrie said.
Oh, he's gone. Why are we tripping balls? Vision's blurry. Effect there. There's in Raymond's house. Yes, apparently. Not being weird at all. Totally being legit. Oh, it's from Cat. Thank you. That's our cat potion showing the the dark illumination. That's why our trippy vision's a bit trippy around the edges. Thank you.
Here at last. Listen, I got it all figured out. Kalkstein and Ramsmeet were associates. I have irrefutable evidence.
What do we do with that information?
We set a trap, though it might be dangerous. Gather your equipment and come back later.
All right.
Yes?
Okay. So do we pursue setting these traps, even though we know that Ramsmeet and Kalkstein are...
I wanted to ask you about the commander of the Royal Guards.
I saw him in town some time ago, busy bashing perverts.
How come?
What don't you understand? Everyone knows the guard commander hates anyone he can call deviant.
Everyone knows, but few care.
Yes?
All right, let's do a trap.
I'm ready for Ramsmeet.
Shall we?
Good. He leads Salamandra's armed force. You have to kill him.
Won't be easy, but I'll try.
Tell Raymond that I killed him. Okay. Yes, Ramsmeet's totally dead. Fine.
Yes?
Good news. You'll be happy, Raymond.
You killed Ramsmeet?
He won't be bothering us anymore. But that's not it. We'll nab Javed soon. I have a plan. Your family will be avenged.
So, what's your plan?
I wanted to take care of this alone, but if you're willing to help...
Of course I am. You're paying me, after all. Besides, we're friends now.
Yes. Friends. Now, since we've defanged Javed by getting rid of Ramsmeet, let's plan what he and Kalkstein want so much.
And that is?
The secret's inside the swamp tower. I know how to open it, and I'd like you to do something.
Of course. What?
Come with me to the swamp, and when I open the tower, take the secret books, hide them away from me. We can't let them fall into Javed's hands.
Right. When do we go?
Now.
We need to secure what's hidden in the tower. All the books and scrolls. Bait for our target.
Just one thing missing. I have yet to unlock the tower door.
That's where I come in. This stone is the key to the tower, or part of the key. You make sure you get Kalkstein interested, like we agreed.
Duly noted. All right. Aha, so we have tricked Azar Javed with his own tricks. We've countered his tricks with our own. And we should talk to Ramsmeat Frosty. Okay, good point. Let's do that. And Moon, here we are talking about food and drinks and Frosty trying to keep shade on the straight and narrow. Yes. Now, is Ramsmeat going to be in his house? Maybe the quest log wasn't bugged and it was counting correctly? That's fine. We have all the, have all phones? I think it is bugged.
Looks like I have to deal with these idiots.
Oh, let us through.
Look. All right, go in.
Still need one more, okay.
What do you want, Wolf?
How's things?
Old whores have wings. Beat it, Witcher.
Ramsmeat doesn't have anything to say about the situation. That because I jumped the gun? Oops, nope, put that away. Oh, I did mess it up. Okay, well I can load because when did I save? I have to talk to Ramsmeat, then go back to Azar Javed. Him first and get a whole conversation about him hiding away. Or the immersion. Ramsmeat, you need to hide. Telling.
What? I want.
Yes?
I'm ready. Won't be.
Okay, so he sent us on a mission to kill Ramsmeat. Tell Ramsmeat, bro, you're dead. You need to hide. We've got to have the immersion. Oh, and it's raining again. The Moon, you slightly remember that? How long since you played The Witcher 1, Moon? Fuck. I wanted to do it for completeness.
Looks like I have to deal with these idiots.
Rest of the entire Witcher series.
Looking for something?
Remastered with mods. Full
All right, go in.
Witcher experience. Damn, this game pains me sometimes. Alright, Ramsmeat.
What do you want, Wolf?
Want the truth about Salamandra?
I'm listening.
I figured out Javed.
Great.
Wait. I'd rather you were dead.
What?
Hear me out. Javed murdered Raymond and is now impersonating him using an illusion. He tried to manipulate me into killing you. That would help him a lot. I'll tell him I did you in, but you have to lay low for a while. If your boys attack him, he'll just flee.
Good. So you gained the element of surprise. But you'll still have to face this powerful sorcerer alone.
Maybe Kalkstein has some ideas.
Good work, Wolf.
See you.
Yes. No, look, it's still fun to play the game, and it's definitely fun to be talking to all you, all you guys whilst we do this. But this last part of Chapter 2 feels very tedious. I'm gonna go into the end and store some things. So yes, I know that the other chapters got better. I remember that last time I played it, but it was like 10 years since I played it.
Damn it!
Oh, good. Roses and a king. Other valuables. Goat's milk. Intensity of all signs. Oh, that sounds like a handy no inventory. We got a bunch of food. We can
Hell.
mash that down. Goat's milk, yummy. Golem's pith. Notes contain the formula for a potion made with a golem's obsidian heart. Very intelligence upgrade. We will utilize that once we've done that. We also need to use the other mutagens, the other mini bosses that we have. I think that's looking pretty good, yeah? Need a little bit of inventory space. Crack on. Moon, you skipped a ton of stuff in chapter 2. That's fair because there's a lot to do, but we so far have done everything and done everything perfectly, even if it meant I had to load and redo some bits. Yeah. Back to Raymond. Tell him everyone's dead. Raymond.
Can't see it.
Frosty, you feel bad because you tend to know exactly what you're doing, so it takes time, but you fly through it. No, don't feel bad at all. Presence in your direction has made this so much better for all of us present. Getting the full Witcher experience. We will with the other games as well.
Yes?
As for me, it's dragging on. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry at all. This is good stuff.
Good news. You'll be happy, Raymond.
You killed Ramsmead?
He won't be bothering us anymore. But that's not it. We'll nab Javed soon. I have a plan. Your family will be avenged.
So, what's your plan?
I wanted to take care of this alone, but if you're willing to help...
Of course I am. You're paying me after all. Besides, we're friends now.
Yes. Friends. Now, since we've defanged Javed by getting rid of Ramsmead, let's plan what he and Kalkstein want so much.
And that is?
The secret's inside the Swamp Tower. I know how to open it, and I'd like you to do something.
Of course. What?
Come with me to the swamp, and when I open the tower, take the secret books, hide them away from me. We can't let them fall into Javed's hands.
Right. When do we go?
Now.
We need to secure what's hidden in the tower. All the books and scrolls. Bait for our target.
Just one thing missing. I have yet to unlock the tower door.
That's where I come in. This stone is the key to the tower, or part of the key. You make sure you get Kalkstein interested, like we agreed.
Alrighty, there we go. Cool, so Raymond, aka Azar Javed in disguise, is going to help us set a trap for Azar Javed. But little does he know it is an actual trap for him, Azar Javed, because we know that he is in disguise trying to fool us. Okay. How are you doing, Jay? Thanks for dropping in as well. We're cracking on. Oh, this feels good. We have got all of this done now, right? Okay, so we head back to the swamps, yes? Back to the swamps, speak to the logger leader guy, finish whatever quest he's got. Try and open this mysterious power by reanimating and defeating some sentry golems. Maybe that's where we get the last stone. Ferryman, take me back to the swamp.
Transport service.
Take me to...
Times away.
Take me to the...
How many...
Go. Jay, lurking about whilst you work on some web design. Ooh, that sounds nice. Don't have a lot left in the stream time tonight, but it depends on how we do with this tower, because I do want to try and wrap this up, but if it's going to take ages, we'll... Alright, back to the swamp. Third trip back. Can I pass this? Oh, I can. Not earlier. Okay. Now, let us go to... Hearing. Got Bolt to talk to and Elf Boy. See how we go. Maybe we'll finish the tower next session. Let's get all prepared for it. Run across and find Yavin Bolt. There's a side quest for it. Oh, no, you guys. Hey, you filthy bastards. Oh, I really want a Dr. Pepper and spiced rum. Vito has put that idea in my head. And here's the lumberjacks and Yaron Bolt. It's so good. Don't need convincing. I believe you. I still just want to have it.
Speak.
Any jobs for a witcher?
Listen, monsters have made the route to Vesemir difficult, and those fish people are bothering me.
You want me to clear the road and get rid of the Vodyanoi?
Yes. We're low on supplies. Trouble isn't the word for it if you don't get rid of them quickly. I'll pay generously.
Tell me more about these monsters.
Mainly drowners, bloodswagers, echinopsae.
Where do I find the fish people?
Near the brickmaker's village, but only at night.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. Okay, the lumberjacks are in trouble. They have been cut off from supplies by wandering monsters. Yaron Bolt promised to pay me if I deal with this threat. I must quickly kill the monsters blocking the road and take care of the Vodyanoi issue. Time really matters. Perhaps I should go to Vaska, as she seems to get along with the fish people. Kill the monsters blocking the road, take care of the Vodyanoi. Maybe we can make a deal with the Vodyanoi. That is my active quest. Now I have monsters down here. Alright, let's fight some good old... Talk to Vaska in the village. Here, to find, pay generously. Here is 10 gold. Yes, thank you. Well, here's a bunch of monsties. Hello. Gonna be set on fire? Of course you want to be set on fire. You love a bit of fire action. Oh, nice one, Geralt. Watch out, they explode. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Very good. Piece of food. Ham sandwich. Very slow background regeneration. Save our potions. Okay. Now we've got monsters up. Okay. More drowners or bloodzoigers? What do we fight? So they are peasants. They don't have much money to begin with. But we'll take whatever money they can afford. There's the echinopsae up there. First, let's find a stupid drowner. Noodle, that's for you, Grizz. Dick shot for Grizz. Oh, second dick shot right there. It's like a fatal dick shot. Need to fight the echinops. Okay. Oh no, I do. There are some. There is a point over here. All right, echinopsae. Ow! Is it me? Come on, Geralt, fire! Igni! Geralt, what are you doing? Fucking Igni, you dickhead! Oh. Jesus. With this one. Oh no, we haven't got enough mana. Yeah, that slapped it. Oh, annoying those things are. Frosty, when your cat can't seem to get comfy on lap and she sits beside you with her back to you for a bit of silent attention. Oh, they are indeed weird beasties. The moon, the first. Don't forget to lick them all too, Vito. Lick the dick shots. Frosty, sorry, Moon. The first time these guys popped out, they creeped you out. You talking about the echinopsae? Yes, totally agree. Because they're like plants imbued with like dead corpse or something. How we did do the altar, so let's go and find Vaska up in the village here. He can help us. Something about them only showing up at night time as well. make a deal with the Voldionoi. If there's a peace route, we should try and take a peaceful option. Oh, the water guys, the drowners, yes. They are super creepy. Baska, old lady.
The water lords and I.
The tree fellers grow uneasy about the Voldionoi.
Voldionoi?
The lumberjacks think the water lords threaten them.
The water lords grant mercy to those who recognize the truth of their mission. The woodcutters have naught to fear.
I'll negotiate with them, but I'll need your help.
The woodcutters should lay down their weapons as a sign of peace. Offer their leader's axe unto the water lords. Humble yourself before them. If the lords see no falsity in your heart, they will lift you up, and the woodcutters need fear no more. But first, you must last the night in a sign of humility.
Okay.
The water lords and I.
How do I communicate with Voldionoi?
We know little of the lords' language. We communicate through objects we conceal in the altar.
Yeah.
We receive answers after a lord has visited.
Where's the altar?
By the oven, between the clay pits.
Found that.
Why do you place items on the altar?
You are not one of us. Contact the lords and acknowledge their power.
Yes, I wish to believe.
You can gain favor by placing plants on the altar as sacrifice.
What else do you leave?
Brews and incense. When placed on the altar, our ill recover miraculously.
What else?
Avoid gifts unpleasing to the lords. All that harms life-giving waters.
I'll be careful.
All trappings of dry land signify resentment.
Why do you worship the fish people?
Speak with reverence about the lords.
Sorry.
We believe the world emerged from the waters which will engulf the world once more. The dry lands birthed all evil. The water lords are divine beings who have retained ancient wisdom, but beneath them lies the one God, the creator of all, the dweller of the deep, the one who will come in anger.
What kind of god is he?
A god above all gods. I cannot speak of him with the uninitiated.
You know,
farewell.
Convince Yarenbolt to sacrifice his axe. Alright. That. But meanwhile, lady, the Voldionoi, they're not gods, they're just monsters. They are creatures. They're peaceful. So she believes that the world was born of the water, the drylands rose up of the waters. That's where all evil comes from. That is false. Voldionoi be from another world, probably a water world, just like drowners and stuff are from another world. They arrive through the conjunction of the spheres when the planetary bodies aligned and portals up all over the place, allowing reverse worlds, including humans, because humans are not native to this world either. The Elven world, or the Enshe. Lots of nasty beasties that came through. So these Voldionoi have come through. They seem to have some kind of symbiotic relationship with... Need to wipe them out,
women.
but that lady thinks it's going.
Speak.
The Brickmaker's Eldris claims you can negotiate with the Voldionoi.
Negotiate? Are you daft?
It's worth it, if only to avoid revenge for the massacre you're asking for.
What am I supposed to do? Croak like a frog?
Give me your axe. I'll take it as a sign of peace.
You're testing me. But we'll take the chance.
I'll take the axe to the fish people and return with their response.
Speak.
Okay.
Godspeed.
His axe. Sacrifice his axe to the Voldionoi fish people. Hopefully we can have a peaceful resolution here. Geralt likes to be diplomatic. He doesn't like fighting monsters that aren't really monsters or things that are... Geralt is a good dude at heart. He's in the games and in the books. And Frosty, as you mentioned on another stream, this quest has a lot of backwards and forwards through the swamp. That's okay, it's not too bad. I'd rather run backwards and forwards in the swamp than the city, because at least you can run in a straight line here. Where's his... Where is it? Brilliant, it's on my leg. Ah, there you go. The altar? Yes. The altar. Now we need to wait till after night. Need to find fire, meditate, gotta go rest. Yeah, how long do we need to rest for, Frosty? Oh, we gotta run all the way around, do we? Yep. Meditate. Should be there early hours of the morning. That's what I figured. Go just past dawn, shall we? Hour sleep or meditation. Man, so refreshed after that. I wish I could actually sleep. Added sleeping. Back to the altar. Okay. You guys all right? They're running from the rain. Sheltered from the rain. The altar. Save. Ooh, Vordinoid amulet made of a stone and plant fibers. This amulet is a symbol of a Vordinoid favor. Clear the road to the landing. Make sure people can get here safely. I should go to Yaren Bolt and collect my reward. Cool. We have done it. Yes, we have negotiated a peace with the Vordinoi and don't need to fight them. Hey, diplomacy. Such faffin. Okay, so yeah. He's a lumberjack and he's okay. Sleeps all night and he works all day.
Speak.
I've cleared the road to the landing. It's safe.
I knew I could count on you. And the fish people?
The Vodianoi accepted your sacrifice and gave an amulet in return. The fish people should leave you alone now.
Your reward, Witcher.
How much money did he give us? 400 orens, that's pretty good. Happy with that. Especially for peasants. So Frosty, fun fact, if you leave the swamp after accepting this quest, the loggers disappear and are likely dead because you failed the quest. Well, glad we didn't do that. Okay, so next quest we have, is it just a lost lamb or is this not till chapter 3? So it's our last piece here now to go and activate the sentries and the golems and stuff. Here to face Azar Javed. Set the trap. Chapter 3, okay. Cool. Alright, well, regardless, we go talk to Yavin. Okay, we can go and do that whilst we're here. He is up the non-human camp. Elf boy. Okay. And that'll be it for tonight. Yavin, the elf boy. We shall. Oh, no. Golems that we need to fight. At least in the swamp, although it's kind of like a bit of a repetitive area, you can at least just run mostly in straight lines and avoid shit. Boone, you're going to try and get some sleep because you didn't sleep much. No problems at all. Thank you very much for dropping in. We love hanging out with you. We are almost done for tonight anyway. Next session will not be tomorrow night, it'll be Thursday. Finish the tower. Head on into chapter 3 as the plot starts to ramp up more and more for Geralt. Alvin. There he is. Yavin? Boy, so bad at pronouncing stuff. Yavin.
Yes.
Got more work for me?
You proved apt at moving around the swamp, and performed a favor for us. There is something.
I'm listening.
I've heard that Knights of the Order of the Flaming Rose have entered the swamp. Those fanatics detest non-humans. They'll come for us sooner or later.
What's it to do with me?
I'd like you to lead the unit to the Golem burial ground, where හැ await with a weapons shipment. If matters turn dire, I expect you to prevent the unit from dispersing.
All right, I'll help. But tell me who the හැ are.
I'm gratified. Hawkers, as humans call them, supply weapons to our units. Waste no more time, the unit is ready. May your footsteps be soft, your breathing relaxed, and fight bravely.
Are the knights a serious threat?
They're heavily armored. You best prepare. I heard witches augment their fighting prowess with potions.
Yes, they'll be useful.
Okay. Forced recon. I agreed to help Yavin fight the Order of the Flaming Rose. We're supposed to lead his scouts to the Golem burial ground. Damn. I'm assuming there's no way to remain neutral in this, right? Ultimately, you have to side with either the Order of the Flaming Rose or the Scorpion. Although Siegfried seemed like a decent dude, he's still part of the damn Flaming Rose. But trying to wipe out non-humans. I'm not up for that. Raymond is there. Fake Raymond is there at the tower. We'll deal with you next session, dude. Don't worry. Hang on, am I... Oh, hang on, I'm trapped in a... So you get this quest either from Siegfried or Yavin. You directly to Yavin because you're siding with non-humans. That is correct. Thank you, Frosty. What happens? Are you able to not pick up the quest at all? Are you able to skip it? And if so, Geralt remain neutral? Geralt never remains neutral. Tries to, but he never is able. Alright, there are some... Let's do a save game before we fight. Order of the Flaming Rose. Make some enemies. We're actually going to make some political enemies now. Dun, dun, dun. Remember to clean save game directory. If you don't do this quest, you think Geralt maybe does stay neutral for the time being, but he never have... the fight still happens with part of it or not, is that what you're saying? Alright, so time to fight some dickheads. Can we eat a hand sandwich? Yes we can. Alright, whoa shit, he hit hard. Set him on fire. You guys want fire so much. Group style, come on Geralt. Die, oh, some good twirly moves. Yes. Yeah, slap them. So we did lose. We have lost. We've lost a couple of dwarvies. Come on. That guy's dead. Finish him, Geralt. Finish the fight. Jump on him, slap him. Attackers are dead. Time to get back to the camp. Okay. So even when you play a neutral Geralt, you still do this quest, as Geralt is always dragged into stuff no matter how hard he tries not to be. Yes, and that is also true of the books and the TV series. This wants to be neutral, ultimately able to stay neutral. Orange out of it. That was a couple $100 we got from that. Alright, Yavin. Saved your dudes. Basically, I'm always going to side with the underdogs, misfortunate, the abused, no matter the game. In all the recent games we've been playing, that tends to be elves. Humans be dicks, apparently. But this will be a different story when we play the Elder Scrolls. ๊vＨɛd in particular, that's what's coming next, effectively. After The Witcher, we're probably going to do Guardians of the Galaxy for a quick change, because that won't go for too long. We'll be into Oblivion. Actually excited for that, because I managed to get it looking pretty good. Pretty good.
Yes.
And meanwhile, Frosty, you've done all 3 endings for Witcher, and you prefer the non-human being side ending. Cool. Side we're going to be taking.
I led the unit to the burial ground, and we ran into some Knights of the Order.
I assume you were victorious. I'm highly pleased, Witcher. Here is your reward.
But we found neither hawkers nor weapons.
We'll acquire weapons. The Dwan will come for our gold. Most importantly, the Order has been beaten. You will hear of me yet.
I'm sure I will.
I conducted a little investigation into that Witcher who roamed the swamp before you.
Learn anything?
Yes. He was seized by Dwan wearing the Salamandra sign. Apparently, he offered no resistance.
So he isn't dead. But why did he hide his gear?
Maybe he foresaw their coming. Look out for yourself, Gwynblyde.
Thank you, Yavin.
Even, that's how you say it. Okay. Gained Yavin's trust. Berengar is alive. The bad news is he was probably captured by Salamandra. I've yet. Another reason to destroy the Salamandra? Yes, and what have we got for Yavin? Everything suggests that Yavin is preparing for battle. The swamp he has created a training camp for the Scoia'tael under his command. Scoia'tael, led by Yavin, defeated the Order of the Flaming Rose during the clash in the Golem Burial Ground. Very good. Right. And Alvin at heart, you've done the same thing, right? You've sided with the non-humans. I'm gonna favor the non-humans. And Yorvith is such a cool character. Now, Yorvith is in The Witcher 2, yes? Because I remember him. He shows up in the first chapter. I've only played the first chapter of The Witcher 2. I do remember him being there, I think. So awesome. Speaking of which, links are in the chat. Get on our Discord if you haven't already. We've got awesome people in there. Lots of cool things. Memes, lols, pet pics, arts and crafts, free games, game info tips, and good old chit-chat as well. Alvin, that game is so cool. You get basically 2 different paths depending on who you side with on Chapter 1. Oh, so in Chapter 1 of The Witcher 2, it sort of sets some paths in motion. Interesting. I also heard there's something that affects the paths at the end of Chapter 2 into Chapter 3. I don't know. Anyway, that sounds very interesting. Looking forward to playing The Witcher 2. We're not going to do The Witcher 2 until a bit later this year, though. So the plan was to do Witcher 1, then another game, Witcher 2, then another game, and then Witcher 3 Remaster. However, there's more delays that have occurred with the remaster, and this guy's peeling on a tree. So we're postponing both Witcher 2 and 3 a little bit, but I think we'll probably do Witcher 2 towards the end of this year, and Witcher 3 Remastered, depending on how that's going, might be either end of this year or around Christmas time. It still feels so weird to be talking about stuff so far ahead. I've got so many other big content games to get through. Lots of lore, lots of storytelling, lots of knowledge sharing for all of us lore nerds. So stick around, follow along, subscribe, come along, chat to me, and we will have a good old time exploring these rich universes, because that's what we love here. Thank you very much for everyone coming along, and I really appreciate you taking the time to hang out and chat with us all. That's enough talking for me. We're a little bit over time. Thank you for sticking around. This has been Nerdiness. I've been ๊vＨɛd. You have all been awesome. Thank you very much. We'll see you in like 3 days' time, but we'll crack on and finish off this chapter and see what happens next with Azar Javed and the Salamandra.